Hey guys, Metal Viking 82 here, back with a new Viking Orations. Got another review for you today, and this time around I'm going to be talking to you about the brand new fourth full-length album from the band Mutilated by Zombies, entitled Scenes from the Afterlife. Out now through Redefining Darkness Records digitally, with CDs to come sometime later this month into April, possibly, from last I heard. But yeah, if you're not familiar with Mutilated by Zombies, uh, they are a death metal band from Dubuque, Iowa. Been around since 2008, featuring Jason Geller, hopefully I pronounced your name right, I apologize, on bass and backing vocals, Josh DeMuth on guitars, lead vocals, and Greg Mueller on the drums. He's actually a former member of Casket Robbery. As I said, this is the band's fourth full-length album. It is 9 tracks and just a little under 31 and a half minutes in length. And, this is another band that up until I got the promo, I knew absolutely nothing about, despite them being around for, 16 years and putting out 3 prior full lengths to this. I had no idea who they were. However, after spending some time with their latest offering, I am definitely a fan now. I'm definitely going to be picking up the rest of their catalog. This album actually wastes no time hitting you with the fast riffs, the twangy bass, and just furious blast beats. The bass, as I said, is thick and twangy, is right up in the mix, yet not overpowering, and easily heard laying down a solid backbone throughout all these songs. In fact, the lead-off track, Head Count Rising, at about 340. I love how the drums stop, the guitars just kind of fade away, and it's just the bass only doing its thing to close out the song. The drums have a nice punch to them in terms of the production, a really great snap to the snare. I love the kick drum sound, lots of really cool patterns, rolls, and fills here. Excellent double bass work, I thought, really fast at times, and just some absolutely killer sounding blast beats. Crunchy guitars, they're mostly mid to fast pace, but they do slow things down for some kind of heavier grooves, such as in track number 2, Reciprocal Horror, at about 257. And that bass riff here during that little groove is just, ooh, so damn good. There's lots of headbangable grooves, to be honest, on here. Another good example comes in track number 3, Molten, at about 213, which is actually has, a bit of a Dying Fetus vibe to it, I thought. Going to track number 2, Reciprocal Horror, again, that opening riff to that song actually has a bit of a Morbid Angel vibe, especially when you combine it with the double bass drumming pattern that's going on underneath of it at the time. Really serious Morbid Angel vibes to that particular song. And of course, my page does not want to turn here. Vocally, you get these nice, powerful mid-range growls, which mixed with these just absolutely nasty sounding screams at times. He kind of reminds me a little bit of former Decapitated vocalist Sauron off the Nihility album, because of course, from their first album to that album, his vocal style changed, and that particular album, the way his vocals sounded, this is how the vocals on here sounded to me. One of the other things I picked out while listening to this album, track number 7, Reincarnate. This is just a really cool instrumental, God, I cannot talk today, that's just synth and piano, and it seriously sounds like it comes from an 80s horror film, to be honest with you. And I love the way that this song actually transitions into the following track, track number 8, Severely Severed, which has this nice decapitated feel to it, and it's just that transition is excellent. It's very flawless. So you go from this 80s synthy sounding song right into this nice heavy decapitated sounding song. Very cool transition. Overall, this was just an absolute banger of an album, and has made me want to check out the rest, as I said, especially if they're as strong as this one here. I mean, sometimes a band's earlier material may not be as good as their current stuff, but I got a feeling this is one of those bands that all their stuff kicks ass. But the fact that I knew nothing about them until I got this promo just, shows me I need to pay more attention, I guess. This album it pummels you right from the start with very little let up until you get about 7 songs in, when you get that little instrumental break. But then it shows no mercy for 2 more songs after that. This is just an absolutely solid death metal release. Easily a 9 out of 10 from me. Go check out Mutilated by Zombies. I will be leaving a link down below so you can check out the album for yourself. Like I said, it is out digitally. The CDs are coming. I've actually got mine pre-ordered. I got to get, hopefully, it in the mail by the end of this month, into April. As I said, that's the last word that I had heard. So yeah, go check them out. 9 out of 10 for me. That is going to do it. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing. And until next time, stay brutal.